What's up guys, Coach Dave here with Condemned Labs. Today I want to talk about my Intra workout stack. This is something that I am a firm believer in. While you're training, you increase blood flow to whatever muscle you're training by 60 to 70%. Why wouldn't you want that blood to be as nutrient rich as possible? Lockdown is our creatine product. Confined is our BCAA EAA product. C-Block 10 is our carb product. All these are essential for staying anabolic while you train. You're in an anabolic window from the minute you start training to an hour plus post-workout. So why not get that blood as anabolic and nutrient rich as possible? Creatine for reforming ADP back to ATP for cellular energy. BCAAs and EAAs to trigger muscle protein synthesis, rebuild and repair muscle immediately. Complex and simple carbs to help your body contract muscle, endurance, stamina, cellular volumization. These three are my absolute favorite for that.
So as far as confined goes, most companies before, it was always using BCAAs. Now we have the BCAA, EAA combo. So what's the benefit of, well, just both of those in general?
Okay. So this product combines BCAAs, which are branched chain amino acids, and EAAs, which are essential amino acids. Now, branched chain amino acids are known for turning on the machinery to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. So what does that mean? This tells your body produce mTOR, which triggers muscle protein synthesis, rebuild and repair muscle. Now, the BCAAs are not the building blocks of muscle. Those are essential amino acids. That's why we include them in this process. Turning on the machinery does not necessarily mean that you have the materials to make the muscle. The essential amino acids are the materials to make the muscle. They're called essential for a reason. Your body cannot produce them on their own. You have to take them in through food or supplementation. That's why this product is key for staying anabolic, rebuilding, and repairing muscle. So you have the 1-2 punch. You turn on the machinery to build muscle. You have the building blocks to build muscle. Perfect 1-2 punch.
So what would be the benefit of taking branched chains, or like having the aminos broken down, because doesn't the body just break down protein on its own into amino acids?
Correct. So the benefit of taking a broken down amino acid rather than breaking it down from a protein source is rapid absorption. I like to use this intra workout so your body doesn't have to do any steps to break down polypeptides or oligopeptides into free-form amino acids. They're already right here. It eliminates the steps of digestion that your body would naturally go through to pull these amino acids out of whatever protein sources you want. Now, granted, there are some times throughout the day you want a slow, sustained, trickled-in effect of amino acids, as you're maybe sleeping overnight or meals throughout the day. You want that slow release of amino acids. But immediately while I'm training, I want a rapid release of aminos so they can be rapidly absorbed by my muscles while I'm training. And this product right here eliminates the steps of digestion and allows that to take place.
Awesome. And then as far as the carb 10 goes, why is it that we don't end up feeling, I guess, like sluggish? Because I think most people think I'm eating carbs as like a fucking muffin or something.
Right.
So why is it that those, like, you don't end up with like the whole sluggishness going on?
So a benefit of the carb powder, C-Block 10 that we produce, is it's very high molecular weight. It's able to transport into the bloodstream undigested, so your body, again, doesn't have to really break it down too much to get it into the blood, and your body's able to utilize it very, very fast. It's a rapid absorption rate, the same as it is with the BCAA EAA combo. That's why I like to use an intra workout. That to me, again, is key. You don't feel sluggish. Your body doesn't need to do a ton of work to break it down. It's able to be rapidly absorbed and rapidly utilized while you're training.
And for all the newbies who are afraid of carbs, can we just go over the importance of carbs?
Sure.
Intra?
So a lot of people nowadays are afraid of carbohydrates. Everything's keto diet, keto this, keto that, low carb, which is great for burning body fat. But your body requires carbohydrates to contract muscle. That's one of the main contractile mechanisms in which your body does contract muscle, is stored muscle glycogen coming from carbohydrates. So putting these around your workout is going to make sure you perform at a much, much higher level, either pre, intra, and or post. I like to use them for all three because, again, your body requires glycogen to contract muscle, and it needs to come from somewhere. A good carb source like carb 10 is the perfect place to get it.
And now, do you try to keep that in your guys' programming for prep as long as possible? Like, or at what point do you normally like pull it out, I guess?
So for most of my athletes prepping for shows, they're on low carb diets because the object is to burn as much body fat as possible. I do keep carbs in around their workouts because I still do want them to perform at a high level. For most of my athletes, when we get maybe 4 to 6 weeks out, I start to reduce the intra workouts. For some of my athletes who are very, very lean and have a very fast metabolism, I keep it in almost all the way up to the show. Everyone's on an individual basis, but carbohydrates are important for muscle contraction. They are very important for performance, and I do want to make sure that my athletes build and maintain as much muscle as possible during prep. So I do try to keep in as many carbs as I can around their workouts to minimize any kind of body fat accumulation as possible, but I do want to keep them in as long as possible to make sure that they're able to train at a high level. So this is my intra-workout stack that I absolutely swear by. Anybody that watches me train knows I have my shaker cup filled at all times, and I drink it out my entire training session. I believe that it aids in muscle building, muscle repairing, and stamina and endurance while I train. Takes me to that next level. All you guys who watch me know I'm 40 years old. I'm not a young man anymore, so I need as much help as I can get, and I feel like this is the best triple stack to make sure that that happens. Coach Dave with Condemned Labz, signing off. If you guys have any questions, hit me up on Instagram or the website, condemnedlabz.com.